The Indus Valley once had sophisticated plumbing. The Minoans ruled a vast island with palaces and vibrant art. The Olmecs carved colossal stone heads that still watch us today. And now, they're gone. Entire civilizations with cities, culture, and knowledge vanished, leaving behind only mysteries for us to uncover. Who were these people? How did they live, thrive, and then disappear? Today we journey through time to explore 3 lost civilizations whose stories are etched in stone, clay, and the very earth itself. Their brilliance endured for centuries, and yet the reasons for their disappearance remain tantalizingly out of reach. What can their rise and fall teach us about the fragility of human achievement and the echoes of history that shape the world we live in today? Over 4,000 years ago, in the fertile plains of what is now Pakistan and northwest India, one of the earliest urban civilizations on Earth emerged, the Indus Valley civilization. Cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-daro were not merely settlements, they were marvels of urban planning and engineering. Streets were laid out in precise grids, with main avenues intersecting narrow side streets, forming a complex, orderly network. Houses rose 2 or even 3 stories high, constructed from uniform, sun-baked and fired bricks, often featuring private wells and bathrooms. Sophisticated drainage systems carried waste away efficiently, while large public baths suggested a society that valued hygiene, community, and perhaps even ritual cleansing. The Indus people were more than engineers. They were merchants, artisans, and thinkers. Archaeologists have uncovered intricately carved seals, delicate pottery, and jewelry crafted from semi-precious stones like carnelian, lapis lazuli, and turquoise. They traded with distant lands, from Mesopotamia to the Persian Gulf, exchanging goods, ideas, and culture. Yet despite all these signs of sophistication, their voice is now silent. Their writing remains undeciphered, leaving us with tantalizing questions. What did they believe? How did they govern themselves? What stories did they tell? What songs did children hum as they played in the streets? These are questions we may never fully answer. Then, around 1900 BC, the cities of the Indus Valley were abandoned. Scholars debate the reasons: shifting river courses, devastating floods, prolonged droughts, or social upheaval could have all played a role. Some suggest invasions, others propose epidemics, while some think internal political collapse might have contributed. Whatever the cause, the civilization went silent. Today, as you walk among the ruins, imagining life 4 millennia ago, there's an eerie sense of order interrupted, achievement frozen in time. You can almost picture merchants trading in bustling markets, children running along stone-paved streets, and families gathering around communal baths, moments forever lost to history. The Indus Valley reminds us that even the most organized and technologically advanced societies are not immune to the forces of nature, human error, or the unpredictable tides of fate. Thousands of miles away, across the sparkling waters of the Mediterranean, the Minoans of Crete built a world that seems almost mythical. Their palaces, particularly Knossos, were sprawling labyrinths of corridors, multi-story rooms, frescoed walls, and open courtyards. Sophisticated plumbing systems, complete with aqueducts, drains, and indoor toilets, indicate a culture not only advanced, but also remarkably concerned with comfort and hygiene. The Minoans did not simply construct buildings, they created living works of art, spaces that harmonized function and beauty. The Minoans were master sailors, connecting Crete with Egypt, the Levant, and other Aegean islands. They traded extensively, exchanging olive oil, wine, pottery, and crafted goods. Their art celebrates life and nature in vibrant colors, dolphins leaping through blue waves, athletic youths performing acrobatic bowl leaping, elaborate processions hinting at ritual and ceremony. Their culture intertwined daily life with spirituality, creating a society that celebrated beauty, athleticism, performance, and perhaps even a sense of divine presence in the ordinary. Around 1450 BC, however, the Minoan civilization seemed to vanish almost overnight. Some scholars point to the catastrophic eruption of the Thera volcano, which could have unleashed massive tsunamis, ash clouds, and crop failures. Others suggest invasions by Mycenaean Greeks or internal political turmoil. The truth remains elusive. Today, walking through Knossos, the frescoes still glow with color, the stone corridors echo with imagined footsteps, and the grandeur of a once thriving society is palpable. You can almost hear the ceremonial chants, the laughter of palace gatherings, the hum of daily activity, frozen in time. The Minoans show us that even a civilization that seems almost magical, almost immortal, can disappear, leaving behind only beauty, mystery, and unanswered questions for future generations. What makes the Minoans particularly fascinating is how they blended art, engineering, and culture. Every aspect of life was imbued with creativity, from the flowing frescoes depicting dolphins and bulls to the intricate layouts of their palaces that anticipated modern urban planning. They remind us that the triumphs of human ingenuity are never guaranteed to endure, and that the forces of nature, combined with political and social vulnerabilities, can erase even the brightest civilizations from history. Deep in the dense, humid jungles of southern Mexico, the Olmecs built a civilization that became the foundation for Mesoamerican culture around 1200 BC. Often called the mother culture of the region, the Olmecs influenced generations of civilizations that followed, including the Maya and the Aztecs, through their art, architecture, and religious practices. Their society was both ceremonial and hierarchical, a culture deeply connected to spirituality, astronomy, and the natural world. The Olmecs are perhaps best remembered for their colossal stone heads, some weighing over 20 tons, depicting rulers or deities with hauntingly lifelike features. Crafting and transporting these massive monuments required extraordinary skill, organization, and resources. Alongside these, they produced exquisite jade figurines, finely carved ceremonial artifacts, and sprawling ceremonial centers, all of which hint at a society with complex religious, political, and social systems. Yet much about their everyday life, governance, and writing remains a mystery. Only fragments of their symbols survive, leaving us to imagine their beliefs, rituals, and stories. By around 400 BC, the Olmecs had vanished. Why? Perhaps climate change, shifts in trade networks, environmental pressures, or internal societal collapse led to their disappearance. What survives are silent stone heads, ceremonial centers overtaken by the jungle, and cultural echoes that resonate in later civilizations' architecture, iconography, and ritual practices. Walking among these remnants today, you can almost sense the weight of history pressing down, an echo of a civilization that once thrived and innovated, now reduced to whispers in the wind. The Olmecs teach us that greatness does not guarantee survival, and that even the most culturally and technologically advanced societies can vanish, leaving us to ponder the fragility of civilization itself. Beyond their monumental art, the Olmecs' influence on Mesoamerican astronomy, religion, and city planning is profound. Later civilizations inherited calendrical systems, pyramid structures, and symbolic iconography directly inspired by Olmec innovation. It is a testament to how even a society that disappears physically can leave an intellectual and cultural legacy that resonates through centuries, shaping the evolution of human civilization. Indus Valley, Minoans, Olmecs, three civilizations separated by oceans and centuries, yet connected by one thread: brilliance, mystery, and disappearance. Their stories remind us that human achievement is fragile, that even the most sophisticated societies can vanish, leaving only fragments of their existence for us to discover. They invite reflection on the impermanence of human endeavors and the forces, both natural and societal, that shape history. If these tales of vanished worlds captivated your imagination, join us on more journeys through time. Now we know that entire civilizations could rise, thrive, and then vanish without a trace. But what if some of those lost worlds weren't halfway across the globe, but right here in North America? Don't miss our next deep dive: Lost Cities of Ancient North America. Subscribe for explorations of forgotten civilizations. Like and share if these mysteries amazed you, and tell us in the comments which lost society you'd like to uncover next. Thank you.